Got Beckett and Grant back on D. Casper, Owen, and Travis. Alright, that one goes into Lakeville's zone. Beckett over there trying to push it out. Casper over there too. Lakeville picks it up. Pushed back behind the net. Out in front, Beckett taps that one back behind after Theo had tapped it out a bit. Alright, still staying in. Picked up by Owen. Travis tried to tap it ahead. That one finally gets out into neutral ice. Lakeville getting another shot through. Theo save. And that one's up into the net. That'll be a face-off. New skaters are Brady, Grady, Patrick, Dietz, and I assume Martin. Yep, and Martin. Martin plays that one back behind, looking ahead. Gets it up to Patrick. And push deep into the Minneapolis zone. Ooh, Lakeville gets all the way through. I think our defender got a stick on that. That one gets sent all the way back down. That's Minneapolis gets a change. So far it has been all Lakeville possession here. 9:45 left to go. In the first period. Alright, Beckett, Grant, Ham, Owen, and Downey. Ooh, that one picked off. Downey plays it back behind. Gets it up to Owen, who gets it into neutral ice. Beckett foot. Wow. A couple opportunities there for Lakeville. They send it all the way back into the Minneapolis zone. Casper skating hard to pick that one up. But grabbed by Lakeville, held in by Grady. First time we've really had it in our zone, but still possessed by Lakeville. So we got to figure something out here because it's not looking good so far. Wow, nice shot there. Goalie got a pad on it. Another shot, got deflected up and over the net. Travis fights for it. And it gets to Travis back behind, who centers. Gets tapped away by the defense. And that's going to be an icing. Martin, Dietz, Brady, Owen, and Patrick. Oh, nice centering. Really nice centering pass to Patrick out in front. He got it, but the goalie made a great save. All right, Deitz still fighting for it, keeping it in. And popped out into the neutral zone. Martin's there to pick that one up. And flipped into the Lakeville bench. Still Brady, Owen, and Patrick with Beckett and Grant back on D. All right, that one goes back to Grant, who pushes it up into the Minneapolis zone. Brady skating after, back behind. Ooh, tries to get centering pass, hits the back of the net. Ooh, that one pushes all the way out. Grant is back there. Ooh, makes a nice move. Picked up by Beckett, back behind. Beckett pushes one ahead. And flips one on goal. Deitz and Martin back on D. Cam. Oh, another shot fired on. Glove save. Got Downey, Grady, and Cam. Ooh, that one getting brought out here by Lakeville. Their big guy making a move. Got it all the way in, but Theo makes a save. All right, Downey flips one out. Grady was chasing after it. Cam also going after the puck right now. Ooh, nice job by Downey, who centered pass to Grady. Just too many guys out in front. Lakeville coming back the other way. That one fired high. That one fired wide. That is Martin carrying that one in. Yeah, too many guys there for that. Beckett flips one back, gets in the neutral zone again. Lakeville skates it across. Sent ahead by Martin. Another one fired wide. All right, both Casper and Travis were back on that one. Owen came in. Casper pushes that one back behind. And back into neutral ice. There's back at, ooh, bad pass. That one tapped by Beckett and then by Theo. Ooh, Travis with a nice shot on the boards there. Kind of a gross offsides right there. All right, that's going to be Deitz who gets to it first, flips it around over to Brady. Grady picks it up. Grady skates ahead over the blue line. He's going to shoot it and score. Wow, that was pretty by Grady. Takes that one full length there and gets rewarded. So that makes it 1-0 Minneapolis. All right, that one back in neutral ice. Brady flips that one in. Martin sends that one back, picked up by Lakeville. Lakeville coming across the blue line. And that one gets flipped ahead. That's Owen racing after that. But Minneapolis makes the change. That's Grant on the far side trying to keep it in. Pops out. Cam is there. Cam pushes it over to Owen. Owen sends one in deep. All right, beats a guy. Beckett taps that one away. Their guy falls on the far side. Oh, Beckett tries to make a move, but gets stuffed. All right, Grant back there with a nice stick. Lakeville coming through. Theo's going to tap that over up to Downey. And that gets flipped all the way up ahead. Minneapolis makes a line change. There's Travis there. All right, Deitz grabs it. Sends it over to Martin. Martin sends it ahead. It's going to be Travis who's going to get to it first. Deitz holds in. Pushes it ahead. Going to get a... Ooh, I thought Grady was going to get a backhand shot on that, but just got tied up. Back to neutral ice. Deitz pushes it over to Martin. Martin sends it in deep back behind. Hits the back of the goalie there. Travis and Deitz back there. Oh, Travis with a nice job flinging it out after Theo's save. Patrick, Owen, and Brady. Patrick holds that one on the far side, skates across the blue line, tries to push it ahead, picked off by Lakeville. Backhand goes in front of the net. Didn't really have an angle to get that shot. Oh, Beckett tries to flip one ahead, taken away. Ooh, another one right out in front. There goes Brady, who tries to get that pass over to Patrick. All right, Grant behind, tries to get it up to Brady. Gets tapped back to Lakeville's D. Lakeville's D, guy sends one in, Theo covers. All right, that was Grady on face-off. right, far side, that's Martin. Tries to get it up to Cam. Martin picks it back up, skates it across center ice, dumps one in. That's Downey, fires one in on the body of the goalie. Rebound, also saved. And that's the end of the first period. So pretty good matchup, I'd say, so far. I actually think Lakeville may have controlled the puck more on that than Minneapolis. But pretty good overall. And Minneapolis leads 1-0 going into the second period. Starting second period here, we've got Travis, Owen, Casper, Dietz, and Martin. Owen pushes that one back to Dietz. Dietz pushes it ahead. Owen pops it back up into neutral ice. Travis pushes that one ahead. It's 2-on-1. Travis fires one. Yep, high stick. All right, Lakeville back to their D. That one attempted to be fired in back there. Owen taps that one away. That's Travis, far side of the ice, skating in. Oh man, a couple opportunities there. He was sitting right out in front. Get out of him! All right, face-off center ice. Got Brady, Patrick, Grant, and Beckett. All right, battling for it back behind the net is Grady. Now Beckett came in there. Finally flung ahead by Grady, I think. That one picked up by Grady. Grady gets a little head of steam, tries to center, but there's too many guys out in front there. Oh, nice job by Patrick getting all the way back. All right, right, that one gets pushed ahead. Grady's closest to it. They just drop it back behind. Lakeville with a little bit of room. Theo comes out of the net to push it all the way up ahead. Downey's there. Cam on the far side. All right, Martin's in there. Martin picks that one on the far side. All right, Lakeville making a little push with a nice centering pass. Nobody there to catch it. All right, Dietz is going to be at it first over there. That gets pushed ahead. Lakeville sends one in out in front. And Martin does a good job, or Downey does a good job getting in front of those. Team effort. That one getting flung out into neutral ice. All right, Martin picking that up, throwing it back in the zone. All right, Dietz is back there first. Up along the boards, off the refs. All right, so picked up by Martin. Ooh, no. Picked off centered ice. Ooh, great job, though, getting back to that. Both him and Dietz. That one fired hard but high. And looks like somebody from Minneapolis going to the penalty box. I'm not 100% sure who we put in there, if that's Dietz or Martin. But so Minneapolis is on the penalty kill for the next minute and 54 seconds. Got centering pass sent into the Lakeville bench by Casper. So we've got Casper, Grant, Beckett, and Travis. So minute 46 left on this penalty kill. All right, Lakeville passing it around. Ooh, fires one in high. Travis gets that one out. No ice on that. All right. Nice job by Casper chasing him down. Lakeville coming back the other way with numbers. Travis and Grant getting a little tripped up, but both are doing fine. Minute to go left in this penalty kill. Ooh, Lakeville makes a nice move. Fires one in. Theo saved. All right, Beckett flings that one up to Travis, but gets over to Lakeville again. Oh, centered. Theo, another nice save. 41 seconds left to go on the penalty. Lakeville still, wow, sent another one right through the crease. You guys are getting tired. 20 seconds left to go on this penalty kill. And glove save by Theo. All right, so down to 18 seconds left on the penalty kill. Get some fresh legs. We've got Patrick, Grant, Brady, and Martin. 5 seconds left to go on the penalty. Lakeville makes a nice move. Oh, nice centering pass. Just missed by the shooter on that. Oh, man, all the way through. Man, 2 more opportunities for Lakeville there. Theo gets one. We get lucky on how we get that one pushed out of there. Saved by Theo. All right, getting peppered here right now. We need to get possession of this puck. Oh, man. I think that one was fired off of a defender. Oh, we're just swinging at it. Yeah, just get rid of it. There we go. We'll take the ice. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. All right, picked up by Dietz. Dietz sends it up ahead to... All right, offsides. Happy to just have this starting outside of our zone, or outside of Lakeville zone. Alright, looks like we changed up lines a little bit. Alright, that's Downey back behind. Cam on the far corner. Owen coming up trying to keep it in. And that's Downey who flips it back in. Lakeville's first to get to that one. All right, Becca gets that one. And we got another penalty coming. So that one for sure is Dietz. I guess I didn't pay attention to who the first one ended up being on. Got Casper, Grant, Travis, and Martin out on the penalty kill. Ooh, that one attempted to be centered but picked off by Grant, who skated it up and kills a couple seconds off that penalty. And that one fired all the way down for an icing. All right, Lakeville centering pass, broken up there by Martin. Ooh, a bouncing puck up into the net. Netting, I should say, not our net. 3:15 left to go in the second period. 1:26 left on their penalty. Minneapolis still leads 1-0, but getting outshot almost 3-1. All right, there's Beckett, who picks it up and got a little room, and he gets that picked off. own goal by Lakeville, save. So yeah, Minneapolis getting outshot 15-5 at this point of the game. 54 seconds left to go in the penalty kill. 2:43 to go in the second period. And that one get pushed ahead, and it's going to go wide and icing. All right, that's Martin who picks it up back behind, tries to send it over to Cam, picked up by Lakeville. Lakeville pushes one center, Beckett picks it up. Beckett's got a little bit of room, and he goes wide, well, off the goalie, but wide. All right, 5 seconds for, and there's the goal. With 1 second left to go in that penalty kill. All right, so game's tied 1-1. Oh, Martin far side almost falls, but gets it up ahead. There's Downey going after it. Held in by Owen. Oh, ripped. Another nice shot there. Got all the way through by Martin. There's a couple shots on goal there. All right, saved by Theo. There's Grant fighting for it. They get a shot in on it, and Theo barely gets that one covered in time. All right, Beckett, Grady, Travis. Oh, man. That was a super easy goal for Lakeville there. So that makes it 2-1 Lakeville. Oh, another one fired in. Saved by Theo. That one just pushed all the way out. All right, so now we've got Dietz, Beckett, Owen, Casper, and Travis. All right, that one gets pushed up, but man, we just keep getting picked off center ice and then leaving them open. All right, another save by Theo. It's been an ugly 6 minutes of the game here. Brady making a move. All right, so that's end of second period. Didn't look great at the end of that period, but down 2-1 now. All right, got Brady, Grady, Patrick, Grant, and Beckett. It looks like we're going a 14-minute running period. Whoa! All right, now we're getting a tripping call. Patrick tries to get one through. Alright, so Minneapolis going on the power play. Their first one of the night. Grant over to Beckett. Beckett looking to center. Fires one through the middle. And that one's sent out. And Grant is there to pick that up. Tries to push it ahead to Beckett. Misses him, but Beckett grabs it on the far side. Gets a shot off, a rebound there. All right, Grant holds that one in, tries to fire, one gets centered, goes back out into neutral ice. Beckett flings it ahead to Grady. All right, that one gets over to Downey. 1 minute left to go in this power play. Oh, picked up by Grady. Grady fires one in, glove save. Got Dietz, Martin, Downey, Owen, and Cam out for Minneapolis. Looking for that centering pass off of Cam's skate. Fired in by Dietz. Pad save. And it's running clock, so that penalty is going to run out. On the whistle, he'll be able to come out. So for a very split second here, we'll have 5-on-4. No. Fired in by Martin. Over to Owen. That one gets sent all the way out for an ice. All right, Travis, Brady, Casper, Grant, and Beckett. Comes out to neutral ice. Beckett picks it up, flings it ahead, up to Casper. Ooh, who tries to get it over to Travis. And offsides. Alright, pushed in by Lakeville. Grant, far corner. Lakeville comes out with a little bit of room. Yep. Kind of saw that one coming. All right, that makes it 3-1, Lakeville. All right, Patrick grabs it off the face-off, back behind the net.
Oh, nice idea! Get there!
That is an icing.
Nice hustle, Parker.
All right, out to Martin, who flings one in wide. Ooh, nice attempt there from Brady to Owen. And there's going to be another penalty on Lakeville. Unfortunately, these are coming in the runtime period, and they don't have nearly as much of an impact as they do during stoppage play. Because Lakeville can just keep icing it at this point to run this penalty out. All right, Beckett fires one wide. Over to Grant, who sends it back to Downey. Downey looks ahead, picked off by Lakeville, who's coming on a 2-on-1. All right, and Theo tips that away. Fired in, Theo, another save. Picked up by Cam. Now grabbed by Lakeville, offsides. A minute left to go in this penalty kill, or penalty power play, I should say. All right, Trav races after that one. Loses it in between his skates a little bit, but grabs it back behind. Sets it up. Goal! Nice! There's Martin with a pretty shot. To make it 2-3. Lakeville still winning this one. Got Travis, Owen, Casper. That was Martin. At least I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was him. All right, so we didn't even celebrate after that last goal, I think, because we're trying to conserve time. There's 5.5 minutes of run time going on here, which can go pretty quick if there's any penalties or anything. So Owen, centering pass. And that one comes all the way out. That's called that one off. Dangerous passes there. Yeah, I can't be doing that to our goalie.
Fight!
We gotta get.
That's off.
All right, Grady, back at Brady. Patrick and Grant out there. That one's sent in front of Theo. Pushed ahead by Patrick. Grabbed by Lakeville. Grant looks ahead to Grady, but gets picked. Another one right out in front. Wow, Theo with a couple saves. That'll be an icing. Yeah, got lucky. One of those hit the post.
Pick it up, boys. Go, South.
Just under 4 minutes to go here. Got back at Owen Lakeville. Ooh, that one's off of a shin pad. That's Cam and Liam after it first. All right, Beckett sends that over to Downey. Downey skates it ahead. Oh, nice attempt at a centering pass, but goes wide. Oh, man, they just skated through two of us. Made a pass. Theo made a nice save again. All right, there goes Beckett. Gonna fire one in on. Oh, there's a rebound there. Just couldn't get there soon enough. That's Grady chasing in. Minneapolis finally playing with some intensity here. All right, that was Martin and Dietz got tied up. Oh, man, another centering pass. All right, so this is going to be Travis here picking this one up with a rolling puck. It just kept rolling. Gets it over to Travis. Travis. Oh, Travis got a shot on. Save, popped out in front. Another one fired in by Martin. Theo waiting to get the nod if he can come out of the game yet. Nope, not yet. There's Grant picking that one up. Grant skates across. Gets that up to Travis. Travis looks ahead to Casper, but just too far in front. Casper centering pass. Oh, Travis slaps at it. That's going to high stick. Which sends it all the way back. We need our goalie back. A minute 20 to go. No stoppage here. Grant back behind. That was Owen who tried to push it up ahead. That one sitting right out in front. Beckett comes out with a... Beckett skates it around. Shot deflected. 47 seconds left. Grady is going to dump it ahead. And offsides. And the clock is ticking. 20 seconds left to go. Gonna need the Minneapolis Miracle to happen on this one. Okay, we'll save that for later in the year. This is a meaningless game. But yeah, so that'll do it. Minneapolis 2, Lakeville 3. Game to